know, but this is my first time ever moving in my life. Well, technically it's my second time because I moved from Arizona to Indiana back in 2003 or 4, but I was only 2 to 1 at the time, so I couldn't really feel the experience. But now, since I'm 13, I get to experience how to move, and I freaking hate it. Personally, I feel like there's really nothing wrong with my house. I do feel it's a little bland, but that's because I've been living with it within the past, decade. So of course I'm going to think it's bland by now, so that's why we're moving from Indiana to Oregon now. So it gets annoying. That's what it is. I hate moving. That's what I'm going to say. I just do not like moving because the customers, if you want to call them that, the people that come to look at the house are so annoying and dumb they're just flat out dumb at times. Because, alright, so I'm going to show you some of the reasons why people do not want our house right now. Okay, so they complain about our roof, but look at this roof. Do you see anything wrong with this roof? They say that this roof is way too old. This roof is only 3 years old. It looks fine. And by the way, our backyard, this is a really good thing I like about our house. Look at this. I think our backyard looks awesome. Then we have this little garden thing around it, and then a little lounge area right here. I think that's really good, but no one mentions the good stuff about the house, of course. So we have a roof right here. It looks fine. I mean, I don't get what's wrong with it. Alright, so this is the big one right here. So here's the stove. Does this stove look pretty bad? Yes, this stove is old. It was made in the 1990s, but we haven't replaced it yet. Why? Because it works perfectly fine. There's no reason to replace it unless it breaks. Unless we had to replace the microwave because that one actually broke. And this was only a few $100, alright? So you might have actually saw that we changed it in some of the videos, by the way. But this is... Doesn't our microwave look fine? I mean, not microwave. What am I talking about? Yes, the microwave is fine, but the stove, yeah, it's old. You can replace the stove, and especially when you think about buying a house, there's gonna be some things you want to change. Oh my god! And guess what? This dishwasher is probably just as old as that microwave over here. I keep calling it this stove over here, but no one complains about this. No one. No one complains. I mean, when you look inside, it's fine. Yes, they don't complain about it, but they complain about the stove. You can buy another freaking stove. Okay, so you see these two windows up there. The one right here on the right, it had a crease in it from when we put the layering or whatever you call it. You know, the stuff that you put on a phone? Yeah, it has something similar like that, what you put on this window. So it had a few creases in it. So somebody said that they were cracks, and they immediately did not want the window. I mean, the window, I'm so dumb. Did not want this house because of that. We tried to tell them that it was just the lensing or whatever you call it, and my dad put another one up here, so now it looks fine. But that's so dumb. It's almost like they don't want one thing in this house is wrong, and they automatically just don't want it. All right, this is another dumb one right here. So there's no shadowing. Okay, there's a little bit of shadowing, but there's a little bit of shadowing under these windows. You can easily paint over this with white paint. And there's none on this one, but there's a little bit on this one. That's because the sun reflects right down into this room. That's what happens. It's gonna get shadowing. You just keep putting paint over it, it'll be fine. And another thing, they said that this sunroom is way too hot. Now, I don't know where you got your brains from, but you hear the name called a sunroom? It's supposed to be hot. You're not supposed to be in this thing in the summer. It's only for the winter, spring, and fall. There you go. 3 seasons of room. But it's so dumb, man. Okay, so I told you I was going to show you the bad things about our house, but I'm going to show you guys the major plus about this house is the backyard. Because look at this. This is a little lounge area right here. We have a long, wide piece of backyard. I mean, look at this. Look at this. You can fit like a whole playground back here. We had a tree, but it got cut down. We had to. And look at this. There's a garden area over here. It has roses over there. It's about to die just because it's about to be fall in a few months here. So you have a little garden here. So, I mean, no one talks about this. I'm dead serious. No one talks about this. You have trees on the back here, too. These tall trees. It's dumb. It really is. Also, I say another positive in this house is that I think this room is pretty nice. I mean, I like this room a lot. We don't use it. Actually, we don't use it at all. But we used to have a table right there. But we gave it to my aunts, so they have it right now. And you know, I think this room is pretty nice. It's a dining room, and I think the only reason why we didn't use this as a dining room is because you can't really see the TV, and my dad always watches TV while we're eating dinner. So yeah, that's why we don't use this room that much. But I think this is a nice room. I don't know. They didn't mention a thing about this room at all either. So that's nice. Now that you saw the reasons why people do not want our house, Here's some other reasons why this is dumb. So as you can tell, people do not want the stupid stove, okay? You can buy yourself a new stove. Why do you expect to have this brand new stove? I mean, stoves are expensive, yes. But I mean, if you're gonna buy a house, of course there are gonna be some things you want to replace. Because the stove is something that you can replace. Yes, the stove is old, we get it. But you can replace that. We already replaced the stupid microwave, and that was only cost like a few $100. But a stove is like 500 to 600 to 700 bucks. It's dumb. And the dishwasher, no one's complaining about that, but that thing's also old. Why the stove? They're not buying the house because of the stove. And also another reason why they don't want our stupid house is because it's too old. It's not new. When they refer to that, they mean the stupid stove. I'm just like, you can replace the stove. And it's dumb. Don't you think that's dumb? Please let me know if you think that's dumb. Because if at this point, my dad does not want to replace the stove because it's like they can replace them themselves, which I totally get. But if it gets worse, I think might have to replace the stove that they can already replace. It's really dumb. And another reason why no one wants our house, this is the big one, and this is the one that triggers me the most, is that this house has no basement. Okay, so, alright, so if that's a problem, why did you even look at the freaking house? When you go to Realtor.com and you look at our freaking house, it specifically says no basement. It's super annoying. It's like, you know it doesn't have a basement. It's, oh my god. Okay, I gotta calm down, but you know it doesn't have a basement. Then why did you even come to look at the house in the first place? Okay? That's one thing. Second of all, again, why'd you look at the house? It doesn't have a basement! You can see it on Realtor.com, which says no basement. Okay? No basement. We put this house up back in April. It is now July. It has been practically 3 to 2 months. Because I think we did it at the end of April when we put this house up for sale. And we have had over 25 showings. And it's all been because of the basement, the updates, and guess what? No one talks about the good things about this house either. Like me personally, I think my backyard is pretty huge. My neighbors are really awesome. It's quiet. It's a quiet neighborhood. There's no loud parties always going on. We have construction right now, but that'll go away by September. They're almost done with it. It's really frustrating. That's basically what it is. And, oh, guys, there's this one couple that was literally gonna buy the house. They were like, they literally said, we're gonna buy the house. But their realtor, like, no joke, they went to see this house like freaking 5 times. One time they even scheduled a showing at 9:30 a.m. I'm asleep. I get up at 11 a.m., alright? That's a little much for me. But, yeah, they said they were gonna buy this house. Even the realtor said that this couple was very interested in your house. But guess what? Their realtor was out on vacation or something, and she really wanted to see the house. Now, first of all, why the heck do you want to see the house? Why do you want to see it really badly? That's already suspicious. And second of all, as soon as the realtor comes to see it, the couple does not want our house anymore. One thing, their realtor talked the couple out of buying our house. That's one thing. And our realtor said that she has been known for talking other people out of other people's houses, and she's like she's one of the top realtors because she gets the most money because this house is only like listed for like $220 or something. So and then she complains about stupid stuff. She complains about the roof that is brand new, like I already said. She complained about the shadowing under the windows, which again is new, brand new. It's only like 2 to 3 years old. I remember our roof getting replaced when I was in 5th grade. I'm in 8th grade right now. So it's oh my god. I hate it. I really do. It's so dumb. It's again, they don't complain about the good stuff in our house. I think we have a decent living room, a great backyard. I mean, the backyard is amazing. Sure, there's nothing much in it, but it's huge. I love our backyard. Ever since we moved into this house, as a kid, I've always went to the backyard when I was not playing the stupid Cars game. Oh my god, it's very frustrating, guys. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of moving. Like the process of moving, you know, putting stuff in boxes and moving to another state or another city or whatever you're gonna go to. It's pretty, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. At least I haven't done it yet. Well, I technically did when I was 3, but again, I don't remember that. So, but this is so annoying. My mom says this is the most difficult house that they have sold. Like the other ones, they said they sold it within a month, and another one they sold within a week, which is ridiculous. But this one in Indiana is taking 2 months and almost 3 months. And it's getting a little ridiculous. And plus, my mom doesn't know what to do. She wants to sign me up to school for this year. I gotta stop. It's annoying because there's a reason why we have to move. And it's kind of private, so I'm not gonna say it, but we have to actually move. It's a must. So, guys, again, let me know what you guys think about moving in the comment section below. This has been another rant. I just had to say this because it's been going on for way too long. That's also another reason why I am not posting videos that much. It's just because of how stupid this moving process is. And it just gets on my nerves. So please, in the comment section below, what you guys think of moving. And if you ever had experiences like me to where it's super duper hard to move because your house is kind of average compared to the other houses that we've had. So, with that being said, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My second channel is in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.